Hello! Get started because I put off recording until a little bit before I wanted to actually post this. So, Bitcoin price is $66,215. It's a little under what we were looking at. It dropped quite a bit last night. Scared some people. I saw some people talking on Twitter, but it should be alright. Just make sure you don't hold, or make sure you keep holding, don't sell. This is not financial advice. Speaking of further not financial advice, silver price is $26.73. Gold price is $2,000, Alright. Moving on from financial stuff. Well, I guess zero hedge is kind of a financial thing. Anyway. In historical reversal, U.S. is starting a shut-down nuclear power plant for the first time ever. And the long-awaited and overdue restart is the... Oh my word. Is the long-awaited and overdue restart of the American nuclear age finally here? In a move which may force the lunatic Greens to storm the White House on Wednesday, the federal government announced that it would provide a $1.5 billion loan to restart a nuclear power plant in southwestern Michigan. New Jersey-based Holtec International acquired the 800-megawatt Palisades plant in 2022 with plans to dismantle it. But with support from the state of Michigan and the Biden administration, the emphasis has shifted to restarting the nuclear power plant by late 2025 instead. What is remarkable is not that the U.S. is throwing some money at a nuclear power plant. Since the U.S. sells $1 trillion in debt every 100 days, it might as well go full Brewster's Millions, or rather trillions, and spend it all ASAP. It is that this would be the first nuclear power plant to be reopened in the United States, setting a precedent as an atomic energy makes a triumphal comeback. Sure, it still faces hurdles, including inspections, testing, and the blessing of the U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission, but those are just formalities. Watch as NPPs, or new power plants, start springing up. Nuclear power plants. Oh my word. Start springing up across the country next. I probably should have read this beforehand. Yeah, I think it just kind of goes on to talk about nuclear and how cool nuclear is. The one thing that does concern me, though, is hurdles, inspections, testing, and blessing of the U.S. Nuclear Regulatory. From what I understand, it could take literally just some secretary to say, no, I'm not taking your paperwork, and the entire thing shut down. So here's hoping that doesn't happen. I don't think it will. Especially if we get a lot of attention, get people talking about, hey, we're opening up new nuclear power plants. Oregon's right to repair bill is now a law. Oregon Governor Tina Kotek has signed the state's right to repair bill into law. It even comes with a provision that makes it potentially stronger than California's and Minnesota's versions. It is the first to prohibit a practice called parts repairing, which requires the use of certain proprietary components for repair. Parts repairing prevents third-party repair services from replacing a broken component with one that didn't come from the brand itself, because it wouldn't work with the company's software. People would usually get error messages if they tried to install an unauthorized part, forcing them to buy from the company itself, which would kind of defeat the purpose of right to repair. Well, more or less. Under the new rules, preventing an independent provider from installing an off-brand parts is prohibited. Oh, so that's not very good. As is reducing the performance of a device that has been fixed with an unauthorized component. Even those error messages and warnings are not allowed. Okay, so the right to repair is there, but it's not the best. So, you know what? We can't let perfect be the enemy of good, but you can also still push to make sure that if you live here in Oregon, I've been there. Oregon's very pretty. If you live in Oregon, see if you can get the parts repairing. See if you can make sure that can be any party, because that would be best for you guys. All right, moving on. This is kind of the start of the bit more gun heavy parts. The first U.S. Army combat units issued next-gen weapons. Part of the famed 101st Airborne Division recently became the first unit issued the next-generation squad weapon system. A March 28th social media post from PEO Soldier Office detailed that the 1st Battalion, 506th Infantry Unit, a unit of the Fort Campbell-based 101st Airborne Division, received the NGSW, marking a key milestone for the program that intends to replace the 5.56 NATO M4 carbine and the M249 squad automatic weapon, with a new family of weapons chambered in 6.8mm. The new guns will be used in an upcoming new equipment training and in-depth train the trainer course set this month. From there, the systems and training will fan out across the brigade. So, yeah, it's a pretty neat system. Speaking of more gun stuff, I am not sponsored, but I absolutely 100% would take a sponsorship from Good Night Gear. They are shipping and selling the NVG-10 IR Tactical Digital Night Vision Monocular. Oh my word. Yeah, it's a pretty cheap night vision, and from the reviews that I've seen, it's pretty good. Is it going to be absolutely perfect as a PVS-14 or, you know, the other two types? No. But for the price that it is, yeah, it's pretty good from what I've seen. It does ship with the bridge and everything here, including battery and what else? The battery, the USB cable, power adapter, battery charger, black lens cover, paper manual, cleaning cloth, and the helmet mount. So you will need your own helmet, but apart from that, you know, good night vision. Night vision is very cool. Night vision's it's important, but what's more important than just night vision is getting your cardio up. Make sure that you can get your mile to under 10 minutes. I'm working on that. I'm at 12 minutes right now. Actually, I think I'm gonna go to the gym today. See, I could probably get it down to 11. Honestly, I could probably get it. Tell you what, if I can get, I'm gonna make it to the gym, and if I can get my mile to under 11 minutes, you can definitely hit subscribe and like and bell notification, and send me $400 on Cash App so I can buy this. Here's another product that I'm not sponsored by, but I absolutely 100% would take a sponsorship. I would chill the hell out of this. I actually do own one of these. I have this belt. It's really nice. It's got two levels, so you have the inside belt as well as the outside belt, which you can kit out as much as you can. If you want to play Tactical Barbie, this is the website to do it. It's very cool. And if you use the code SMU20 at checkout, then you get $20 off, which absolutely is worth it. This is, I might write a review, honestly. I've been using mine for a while, you know, just doing dry fire training, shooting at the all the Brie Larson posters that I have up. My family just thinks that I like Captain Marvel, but no, I'm just big and misogynist, or whatever the people on Twitter were calling me. Alright, space news. So, in a similar vein with all the other gun stuff, the military-industrial complex is now putting money into space, which, take that how you will, hey, we're getting money in space. So, Helicity Space, a California startup developing fusion engines for spacecraft, announced an investment April 2nd from Lockheed Martin. While the parties declined to reveal the value of the investment, Lockheed Martin's backing is important because it's one of the strategic partners that will matter over the next 10 years, Helicity co-founder Stephanie Linter told Space News. So, deep space. Pasadena-based Helicity is developing technology to propel spacecraft with short bursts of fusion. Propulsion is the biggest problem we have right now for deep space travel, Linter said. Fusion brings a promise of very little propellant, very high power, and potentially covering long distances. Another approach to speeding up deep space transportation is nuclear thermal propulsion, which Lockheed Martin is exploring under an agreement with NASA and the Defense Research Projects agencies. I don't know why I read that. I don't know why I read that so slow. Pretty cool. This just kind of goes on to explain some more of the stuff that Lockheed Martin is doing. So, very cool, very cool. Speaking of more space, on April 8th, we will have a Eclipse coming across America. Mainland America once again. So if you're anywhere from, you know, Maine all the way down to about Center Texas, as you can see here, you're going to get the totality of the eclipse, which is going to be very cool. However, if you're lying a little bit further out, like me, you're going to get 75 to 50%. So only that much of the sun is going to get covered. We had one just recently, the 2023 path, which was a lot, which I actually was a lot closer to. I saw them a good majority of the moon cut. That's weird. Why does it make that cut there? Huh, anyway. Yeah. So, interesting that they're both crossing over this curve here. Lucky guys down there, I suppose. So far as a solar eclipse goes, if you want to go check it out. It was very cool last time I saw it, and I hope You wear proper eye protection. That's also important. I didn't at first. I just went. I was like, oh cool. Oh ow. So yeah, then I went into the shed and grabbed a welding helmet. So yeah, definitely make sure you got some kind of eye protection. Either, you know, buy some cheap ones off Amazon, or get a welding helmet. Regular sunglasses will not cut it. But you know what else cuts? Blades. Speaking of blades, Stellar Blades. What a great segue. So this is coming from Pio, Mr. Pio1 on Twitter. Or X, whatever. Beat the Stellar Blade PS5 demo. My impressions. Gameplay's hype. Feels like a mix of Nier games and a Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Good balance of parry and dodge. Great enemy variety for a demo. Graphics and performance were great. Balance mode made 60 FPS. Dual sense features are here. This is definitely the type of gameplay I love. Day one buy. Easy. So, here's a... So yeah, it's cool looking game. Oh, I like how the teeth go on the outside of that monster. Cool. Yeah, there's the hero. Very cool game. The demo I believe is only for PlayStation. That's all that I've been able to find about it. For all you PlayStation bros, go pick up the Stellar Blade demo. I've seen it being talked a lot about on the internet for one reason or another. Most of the reasons being dumb arguing. So support the dumb arguing by getting Stellar Blade. Looks like a fun little game. I will look forward to it when it comes to I hope it does come to PC. Because then I could get it. I'm not so sure though. So yeah, Stellar Blade looks cool. Very fun looking game. Well, that's about all I have time for today. I gotta go help my little brother out with some projects he's got going. Thank you so much for watching. If I can make it to the gym and make it to 11-minute mile, then you can make it too. I'm not gonna ask you to like and subscribe for this one. I want you to go to the gym. Or if you can't go to the gym, I want you to go take a run, or hell, even just a walk. If the weather's nice outside, even if the weather isn't nice outside, go outside, take a walk, talk to somebody, schizo ramble at them for a little bit. It's kind of fun.
And we say bye-bye.